It's Monday morning, and your team's flinching at every inbox ping, bracing for the next official directive like it's a guillotine poised to drop. Federal leadership in 2025 is a pressure cooker. Firings, rifts, buyouts, entire department and agencies on the chopping block. Fear's everywhere you look. A senior official I coach called in a panic, "My team's frozen with fear. How do I help them?" So in this video, I'm telling you exactly what I told her. We're going to cut through the noise and get to what matters. 4 proven strategies to not just survive, but lead effectively when everyone, including you, is scared as hell. If you need that clarity right now, stick with me. Fear, yours and theirs. It's choking the life out of your department. Teams under high stress, they see productivity plummet by 20% or more, and that's a workday every week completely wasted. And when it comes from fear, that damage runs even deeper. So what do? You've got to wrestle it down and own it, and that's strategy 1. How? Quit pretending it's normal, because it's not. Your team's terrified, not just worried, and acting like everything is fine, you're making things worse. Your team needs to know you see it, feel it, and understand it. Here are 3 quick things you can do now that'll make a difference. Acknowledge the fear. Start every meeting with something like, "Doge has got us by the throat and it's okay, we're rattled, but we're still gonna kick ass." Second, remember this fear is being intentionally created. That shock and awe campaign that's going on right now, they designed it to keep everyone off balance. Because you and a stressed staff, you can't perform at your best, and that creates opportunities for costly mistakes, which this administration can then use to legally fire you and your team. So remind them, you're going to rise above these nasty tactics. Calling out fear kills shame, and right now that's critical because both fear and shame kill productivity. Here's the thing. Owning the fear doesn't make you weak. It makes you a better leader and your team stronger. And third, remind them you're too good to freeze like a bunch of deer in the headlights. You're too good to make fearful mistakes. And let them know you've got their back and you're going to clear the way as much as possible for them to continue to shine. It's not coddling, it's survival. Dave Ramsey says organizations move at the speed of trust, and he's right. You need to do some trust building because I've seen teams implode when their leaders ducked and covered. Don't be that leader. Strategy 2, you've got to become the straightest talker in the building. When your team's terrified, you know what makes it worse? Silence. Silence is poison. Your team's already imagining disaster scenarios that are far worse than reality. Tell them the truth. Even when you're blind, say something like, "Here's what I've got, what I don't, and what I'm running down." No sugarcoating. Transparency builds trust, and when they see you aren't hiding in your office dodging the ugly, they will follow you through hell. As a labor negotiator and mediator, I watched teams that were great turn into paranoid wrecks, and I don't want that to happen to your team. When everything's uncertain, your consistent communication becomes their lifeline. Strategy 3, shrink the frame. When the big picture is a nightmare, guess how you keep them from freezing up? You shrink their focus down to little bites and goals. In 3 decades of negotiating tough government shutdowns and reorgs, I learned one critical truth. In crisis, and this qualifies, you can't control what new administrations do, but you can control your team's focus. Big picture's a wreck. Break projects into 48-hour goals, like we're going to nail that draft by Wednesday. Paralysis is the real killer, and shrinking the frame keeps things moving. Don't forget, take every opportunity to publicly shout out wins, even teeny tiny ones, because praise, it costs nothing, but it means everything right now. Small victories build resilience when the big battles feel unwinnable. And I know making these pivots takes time when you have no bandwidth, but it'll make a difference because I've seen it. So I'm going to tell you what I tell leaders I coach privately. Don't complain about the results you didn't get from the work you didn't do. And finally, the game changer, strategy 4. Lead with guts. Your team's watching your every move right now, and they're going to mirror whatever they see you do. Fold under pressure, and they're going to fold too. Show false bravado, and they're going to smell it a mile away. When I trained federal judges to handle the high-stress calendars we had, I didn't just tell them what to do. I let them in and showed them how I managed my own crushing workload and anxiety. So whatever you do, don't be stoic. Show them you're human. It's okay to be rattled and still deliver. So model how to stay steady, how to take breaks, admit when you're stressed, and share your own personal coping tricks, like taking 5 minutes to breathe between emails keeps me sane. Your team needs a roadmap for how to juggle responsibilities under pressure, because leadership's not about polish, it's about grit. In a crisis, your actions speak infinitely louder than your words. Leading through this mess, it's brutal. Your team's terrified, so I want you to be their rock. Own the fear, talk straight, shrink the frame, and lead with guts. It's not just surviving. It will forge a crew that thrives when the wheels fall off. Because I've seen agencies survive hiring freezes, shutdowns, reorgs, political vendettas, and the ones that come through stronger, they always had leadership that prioritized people over process. You've got this. And if you're struggling with a specific challenge, drop it in the comments, because 3 decades have taught me fixes. And whether you stay or you're considering going, I've got concrete advice in the playlist at the end of this video, and I have information that can help you. And never forget, they're counting on your fear to keep you and your team vulnerable to termination for cause, poor performance, no performance, or costly mistakes. Don't give in. You're not powerless. You have rights, and you don't have to go down without a fight. This is how you win. Stand tall, fight smart, and document everything. Your team deserves nothing less. Now let's get to work.